Hello, welcome back to Current EXP. We're on location with the one and only two-wheel exploration.
Hello, folks.
I found him. I found him.
Yeah, I've been here all along.
He's been hiding.
So, yeah, well, we're here and we've come down to have a look at this.
Yeah, look at that, look. A pillbox. Look at the sea. Whoa. Type 24 pillbox. So we're going to attempt to get inside.
We're risking life and limb probably, but
I think what we do is we'll set up a base camp with all the kit, and then get over to it, unless we just get a bit closer to it.
Yeah, try going close to it.
Get closer to it, dump the kit. Yeah, what do you reckon that is? What would you say that is?
I have no idea. That could be a
Searchlight generator?
Possibly some sort of platform, concrete platform, or
Yeah, it looks like it could be steps going in there.
yeah,
look.
possibly. I
Yeah.
have no idea. But
Interesting, isn't it?
all part of the coastal defences here for Porthleven anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very curious really. So
Right, so today's exercise is to have a look at this pillbox.
we're going to see if we can have a look at this.
Now, if you know the area, please don't attempt it yourself without some kit, and at least two of you together, because it is fairly dangerous. So, right, we're going to ditch some kit now. And get some gloves, I think. Right, okay, radio's on.
Frequency mode.
So that's what we're going to go and have a look at.
Unlock.
Unlock, no, lock.
Lock.
Right, okay. I haven't put my gloves in there, have I? What a plonker. Oh, here they are. Cool. We're sorted. Right.
Should be quite easy to get down there.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can
Oh, hang on, I'll take my water bottle off. Get me that. Okay, so I'm rolling, so I'm gonna...
Did you see that thing down there on the beach? If you stand,
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
yeah, that's like a gun factory.
No, no. There's an thing
sewage
for the
out.
water for
Right. Yeah.
in the river there.
Okey-dokey.
So is it okay if I go in first? Righto. Yeah, radio's on. Are you on 9.4, are you? Do radio check on it. Whiskey Tango 1.
Receiving?
Roger, receiving loud and clear. I'll give you radio communication on the way down.
Yeah, roger that. Well done.
Right, folks. Okay, near the entrance. Oh, there's a lot of silt in here.
Yeah, what's it looking like in there then?
There's a lot of silt, so you've got to get on your hands and knees. I hope you've got some gloves. If not, you can borrow mine.
Oh, that's pretty interesting anyway.
Yeah, a lot of sand in here. Bloody hell. There we are, folks. We're in the pillbox. Okay, I'm in, and like I said, there's a lot of silt built up in here.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be natural sort of, you know, soil and erosion from just piling in.
Yeah, roger that. It's pretty precarious. There's lots of crap on the floor, but it's Apart from that, it's in very good condition. Over.
Yeah, that sounds great, mate. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Well, I'll give you a minute and then I'll come down. But if you need anything, just let us know.
Yeah, I'm just looking at one of the gun ports out the far end, and yeah, we're right on the edge of the coast here. It's quite precarious.
Dodgy as you like then, mate.
Yeah, we're all good. Over.
That's good. So,
Sorry, I didn't hear that, mate. Can you repeat?
no, it's okay. I'm just recording some commentary.
Roger that. Okay, folks, so as you can see, this is not easy. This is why we don't wear good clothes, because of what we do. Basically, looks like somebody's left their underpants there. So here's the other side. There you go. Pretty good, eh?
Right, I think what I'll do, mate, is I'll attempt to get down there and just come and peer along in the entrance. I'll get a torch.
You don't need a torch, mate, but I'm coming out now. Get out. Okay, I'm outside now, coming back up. It's very interesting.
A bit muddy in there, isn't it?
No, it's not muddy, it's just like sand.
Oh, right.
Do you want some gloves? Do you want these?
Yeah, I'll dust my hands off.
Oh, you can wear these, it's alright.
Yeah, right. I forgot to bring mine, buddy. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, see you in a bit, folks. Okay, in he goes, folks.
Wow, this is interesting.
Definitely an eye-opener, isn't it? Over.
Yes, mate. It's full of sand as well.
Roger that. So when you're exploring, always make sure you got somebody on the lookout, just in case anything ever goes wrong, so you're protecting yourselves.
I'm coming out, mate.
Roger that. There he is.
Yeah, there's not an awful lot of space in there, buddy.
Yeah, I know. And those underpants don't look very inviting, do they? Over.
Oh, yes. Well, no explorer would be complete without...
I wouldn't go no further if I was you. Righto, there we are, folks. Okay, folks, so what we're doing is we're setting up base camp right up next to the pillbox. Lovely seats these are. If we're in the market for a seat which completely folds away, this is it. It's by Trickology, and I must admit they're not exactly cheap, but for comfort, because those other chairs that you get with the frames and that, they are notoriously uncomfortable, but these are something else. They pack right down to nothing, And what's most important is they're really, really comfortable, especially when you've been out walking and you just want to sit down and relax. So we've used them before and they've been it's a game changer, folks. These are a game changer. I don't use them very often, but it's, you know, when you're outside doing exploring stuff, something like this makes all the bloody difference. It really does. I think they were like 35 or 40 quid each, but you know, if you've been out all day walking, or if you're an explorer like me, and I'm getting a bit older now, so I just need that bit of comfort. Bloody game changer. Right. There we go. And the thing is, there's no weight to them, folks. There's no weight to these. Right, so there's Adam's chair. And now it's time for the table. This is just makes everything so civilized, you know. It's the same kind of construction again. There we go. And then you've got these, which click together and they go on there like that. There we are. So Adam's in the pillbox taking some pictures at the minute. There we go. And that just goes on there like that. Just click that on there. And on there. And then there. And on there. Alright, let's get some more kit out. So there's water. Nice bit of water. So we've got Droney with us, but we're going to use him on the way back to base. Oh bugger, that's popped, isn't it? Ah, darn it. Can't use that one. Can it use that? That is popped. No worries. So this is Adam's new brew kit, folks.
Now, so much has happened since I got this, and it's all been a bit of a blur, really. But hopefully, it will serve us well today. And oh, I did actually do some coffee in there as well. Look, lemonade spirit. And found that as well. That was a useful little thing.
That's a nice little cup, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that goes in there. Not sure if I'll need it, but what I'll do quickly is I'll give it a flush out quick.
I got water there if you want any.
Perfect, yeah, we'll just give it a flush out.
There you go. Oops. There you go. Make sure his radio didn't fall off. We don't want that, do we?
No, I don't want to lose that. So just a little bit.
That water comes from Paul.
Yeah, pool water.
Probably from the same reservoir. Yeah, definitely from the same reservoir.
I've actually got to use a bit of that in there. We'll have a brew first.
And it's magical here, eh?
Oh, isn't it just?
Yeah.
It's absolutely awesome, folks. Get the stove out.
Blown cylinder like my video through the Kennel Vale yesterday.
Yeah.
The second bit I was using a bit colourful language and he said, oh, that's nothing compared to what I do in the garage.
Oh, that's great, yeah. No, we always try and be polite, folks, but sometimes it's
sometimes
difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, well that's in the second clip, so
yeah, definitely.
you know.
Yeah, so,
do you know what, my burner like you've got there, I've not even used it yet.
have you not?
No.
Wow.
Mind you, the original one we've used it, of course, but
Yeah.
the one that I bought like that, I've not even used it.
No, they are bloody handy.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully we've got a bit of natural cover here today anyway.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, she's a light, folks.
There's life there, Jim.
Right, so balance that there a minute.
There we go.
Put the lid on. I'm quite impressed with the little set, really. It's
Yeah, I think I will buy one actually.
and the thing I love about it is it's so compact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it probably will take a while to boil. That's the only downside with nets.
Well, it's good conversation time, isn't
Yeah,
it?
they do take a while to boil up. But
Yeah.
this is amazing, mate. The seats and everything. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I've got you, I've got everything in shot, I've got
Yeah,
the table,
perfect.
and I've got the scenery.
Yeah.
So just over there, folks, in case you're wondering, that's sandy beach down there. That's low bar.
Is it low bar?
That's low bar. No, that's low bar.
Low bar, yeah.
Gunwallow's the next one down.
I got it wrong, folks. This is Gunwallow.
And then over there, look,
Yeah.
just around that bit of headland is Mullion. And you've got Mullion Harbour. And then just around the far headland there, you've got Pradanic and the Lizard, basically.
Yes. What a brilliant location and a brilliant day.
It is, yeah.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, I got a bit damp around the edges yesterday.
Yeah. Well, no wonder really, is it? But, and the good thing about this location is we haven't had to walk too far, folks.
That's right.
We've probably done about what?
Less than a mile, isn't
Less
it?
than a mile,
Yeah.
which is good. And as you know, I'm sure working folks will agree that you know, walking miles before you have any fun is a bit of a drag sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
some things are worth sort of going the distance. But
Yeah.
now I had a look at this pillbox on Google Earth about 2 months ago. It looks, everything looks completely different on there, obviously. But the thing I wasn't aware of is just how perilously close to the edge it actually is.
Yeah, it's right there, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I don't feel brave enough to go and stand on the top of that there.
No.
Not really.
Well, the fact was I wasn't really very comfortable actually stood in there for very long. Well, I can't. I'll rephrase that. You can't stand up because it's full of sand.
Yeah, that's right. You're on hands and knees jobs.
I don't normally get squeamish, but when I was in there, just had this horrible thought for a second.
Did you look at the far window?
No.
I did. I looked down. I went, oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, no, I just thought, well, you know, I thought this is, you know, this can easily just slide off the edge like a biscuit off a shelf, folks.
Yeah, and that would be.
I'd probably say the concrete structure is probably about the same sort of strength as a biscuit. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Perhaps we were a bit reckless doing this one, but
Brazen.
it's just you know, it's there, and
Well, we've done it now,
we've
so
done it, yeah.
don't need to do it again.
No.
Yeah. Down near St Kevin, there's a couple of beaches down there. There's a couple like that.
Yes.
slightly bigger
Yeah.
one.
Well, I know that just up the coast at Pra Sands is one on the beach, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the whole pillbox is just sort of like in the middle of the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's just been. But I think that one was built on the dunes, wasn't it? That was down there on like very sandy sort
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. 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 Well, like Adam said, folks, eventually this pillbox will succumb and it will be in the ocean.
Yes.
But it's been there since 1940s.
Yeah.
But I should imagine it's got 10, maybe 15 years left, and then it's...
But the good news is that TWX, the Kerno EXP, we've documented it. Folks.
Yes, it's been
And,
documented, so...
There is now, on the infinite vastness of the internet, there is now an actual record of it as it is. So,
Indeed, yeah.
You know, it's been recorded, and you know, it's logged as well. But I think this one's on the pillbox national group of pillboxes, and also there's a map as well I found on the internet last night. It's a map which shows you just about where most of these pillboxes are.
Yeah, yeah.
But not all of them, I will add, folks. There's always a few that aren't on there. So
Yeah, yeah.
perhaps if anybody does know where one is and you're concerned about its welfare, then it's a good idea to get hold of someone like Subbrit or, you know, the National Pillbox Study Group, and just to give them a grid reference or a location.
Yeah.
And
You would think that somebody in power would come here and with cementy sandbags and sandbag that up around the bottom, wouldn't you?
yes, but I think the trouble is it's the location of it and stuff as well. I think I mean, it'd be good if they did try and save it, though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to.
No, I don't think they will.
No. And,
Which is a shame, but like Adam said, we've documented it.
That's right, yeah. So we've got a physical record of it, and
Yeah.
we've actually seen it before it's too late.
That's right, yeah. Which is important.
But definitely in another few years, it probably would be a good idea to come down here and talk about it. Because I'm not sure what the state of the natural erosion is of the coast of England.
I think it's every winter when we get a bad storms,
But
this stuff happens.
I think Cornwall, it's accelerated.
Yeah.
The British coast is...
Yeah, well this is...
Yeah.
Because we get most of the bad weather from south-southwesterly, which is over in that direction, folks. So this, you can imagine, look, it's coming straight at it. So...
That's the one, yeah.
It's done well, really, since 1940s to now.
Yeah,
all
it
these
has done very
southwesterlies,
well, yeah.
you know.
But obviously, it would have been important in World War II because it would have guarded the approach to Porthleven Harbour, and also the beach there, which has been there, always been there.
Yeah, I think what they were afraid of with this beach is the Germans landing here, and then they could walk straight up into Houston, basically.
Absolutely, yeah. There would have been lots of beach defences and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much every beach on the British coast, on the British Isles, had some form of anti-invasion measures installed there.
Yeah.
I think what my grandfather told me once, you know, because he was obviously alive back then, that he said that having a day out on the beach in World War II was not really what you did, folks. Yeah. You know, I guess you could gain access to some of the sand, but, you know,
Yeah.
a bit risky nonetheless.
Yeah. And of course, another thing about this location is we're very close to RNAS Culdrose.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And that would be active back then, wouldn't it?
the biggest. Well, no, Culdrose didn't exist in World War II.
Did it not?
No, no.
All right.
It's,
so Predanic then?
yeah, Predanic was there. That was Coastal Command, and also RAF Predanic was Coastal Command. It was also like a first and last sort of emergency airfield for anything flying in off the Atlantic.
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And basically, yeah, Culdrose was built in 1947.
Oh, right, just after the war then?
But there was a World War I down at Mullion, just down the coast here. There was an airship station.
Oh, yeah.
World War I.
Oh, good lord.
And I think one of the huts from the old airship station is in one of the villages. I think it might be Porthleven village. It was saved and moved, and it's now, I think, might be the community centre. Or what?
Oh,
if
right.
anybody wants to correct me on that, then you know that's.
Oh, good lord, I didn't know that.
But yeah, so all there would have been in back then was RAF Predanic, basically. And you
So
would
that's
have had,
that's just over on the headland right over
Yeah.
there.
and you would have had all the
not
chain
far.
home radar stations as well that we featured featured.
Yeah,
over the
we've
last
done quite a few of
few
those.
months, they would have been there as well. You know?
Yeah. So quite a lot of military activity around here.
Definitely, yeah. But you know, I mean, I think if you look at the history of it all now, it is unlikely that the Germans would have succeeded with an amphibious invasion of Britain, to be honest.
Yeah.
Back then, it was probably a different sort of attitude, and
Yeah.
not many. Well, they didn't know what we know now, folks. But
Yeah.
it's still a very interesting concept. The idea of completely guarding all of the coast around all of the country is, back in 1940, that was taken very seriously.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Very anti-German.
rightly so, and but yeah, I think by the time the Battle of Britain was won and finished with, I think the Germans already knew then that the game was up for any chance of invasion then at all. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just great to come down here and see all this though.
Yeah. And what a perfect day we've got for it again. The gods are shining upon us.
Yes, it's absolutely brilliant.
It is indeed. Righto, folks. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for watching. All right, well, hope you
We're gonna have a brew now.
Like and subscribe. Two Wheel Exploration and Kerno EXP.
Yes, indeed, folks. Please subscribe to Two Wheel Exploration. He deserves it.
Don't be afraid to drop a comment in the box, folks. Okay, because that's what it's all about. We both value your input as much as everything else. So great. Until the next time, then. We'll
Bid you farewell.
see you soon.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
We're leaving now, folks. We've left no trace. This is what you should do when you're exploring. So what we're going to do now is we're going to follow Adam up there.
And we're going to bid farewell to this piece of coast now.
Indeed. Right after you, Captain.
Oh, thank you, mate. I'm pretty sure I haven't left anything behind.
No, I'm all present and correct.
So this is the quick way down or up the boat, but I would recommend that you are careful as you can.
Yeah, this is dangerous. Not for the faint-hearted. Yeah?
There he is. He's on. Right, so there's a nice curved step here. Look. Oh, almost there. Good job it's not wet and slippery.
Isn't it? Hello.
God, this is breathing.
Please don't attempt this yourself, folks. We've made the video so you don't need to go and have a look at it. We've done this video for historical purposes with TWEX. See you